Module 2. For the rest of this course, just so you know, there is a one-time fee deposited to your savings account for $3,000. So whether you use that for apartment hunting or to buy a car or for other needs for your new place and getting out on your own, there's $3,000 in your account along with whatever you have factored in from Module 1 for your pay. Let's begin. Module 2, Finding an Apartment. Well, where do you begin? You can start with searching online websites that have apartment listings. Call family members, ask friends. You can even drive around your neighborhood looking for rent signs in the window. Ultimately, the only rule for this module is that you must live within 50 miles of your place of work. There will be a requirement of a map being submitted at the end of this module, so please keep in mind the 50 miles. Now, what about the rest of it? You get to decide. Is it a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, a studio? Is there off-street parking, laundry, maybe a fitness center or pool? It is entirely up to you whether you live in the country or the city. Your job is to check out as many places as you can and run a pros and cons list. Figure out what you can best afford that will work for you and your lifestyle. Some other things to consider while apartment shopping. Is there a dishwasher? Do they have laundry on premises or in the apartment? Is there security? What about maintenance on staff and available as needed? These are things you may not always think of, but you want to consider. Also, how are you going to get back and forth to work? Is it necessary that you find an apartment close to public transportation? Or is living in the country with off-street parking also fine? Entirely up to you. You also should factor in lease agreements. Is it a 12-month lease? Is first, last, and security a requirement? These are things you need to know up front before you agree to any paperwork or sign on the dotted line. What about the heat? Is it electric? Do they include gas and electric in your rent payment? What are some of the things that are also included? Make sure you weigh all of the differences for the apartments that you look into. Please note, oftentimes people confuse cable ready with being free cable. The reality is cable ready simply means there's a plug that you can hook up your cable to when you open a cable account. That does not mean it's free. Well, good luck with your apartment shopping. Just remember, there's really only one rule. You must live within 50 miles of your place of work.